Hello students, in this video let's learn our 8th lesson, the gifts of nature. This year we learnt the poem like Spring, March, Trees. These poems describe the beauty of nature so nicely. So in this lesson we are going to learn how the nature is a gift to human being, and we human being, how we spoil the nature, we are going to see in this lesson. So let's learn that one. We all know that God has given us the most beautiful gift, the gift of nature. We have the long range of mountains, the wide oceans, the sparkling streams, the dense forests, the animals, birds and insects. We have colorful flowers, fruits, the earth we live on, and even the air we breathe. So here what it starts with is the greatest gift from God is the gift of nature. Okay, so the nature means all the things like mountains, oceans, streams. Streams means small rivers. So sparkling streams means with the sunlight the stream used to glitter. Okay, so sparkling streams, the dense forest. Dense means thick forest. Okay, when the trees are clumped together, so it's very close together, then it's called dense forest. Then animals, birds and insects. So all these are the gift of nature. Then we also have colorful flowers, fruits. Okay, where do we get flowers and fruits? From nature. Okay, then the air. The air is also one of the greatest gift, because we all live with the help of oxygen. Without good fresh air, we can't breathe, we can't live. So all these are the gifts of nature. These gifts of nature are ours to admire, use and preserve. It is our moral duty to look after the things God has given us. We must learn to take care of the gifts of nature so that these are not destroyed or harmed. So all these gift of nature, what for it is? It is for us to use. Okay, we use natural resources like water, sunlight, air. Okay, all these things we use. We need it. It's a basic necessity. So we need it. And we also admire. Looking into beautiful nature, we admire it. Okay, and we need to preserve it. What is the meaning of preserve? Preserve means to save it. You should not spoil it. Instead of spoiling it, we should preserve. We should save it. Okay, it is our moral duty to look after the things God has given us. It's our duty. Okay, we should not think that someone else will clean the beach or our street itself. You should not think like that. We should keep our surroundings clean. Okay, it's our duty to keep our surrounding clean. So that's our duty. We must learn to take care of the gift of nature. Okay, so when you go and visit any forest region, you should not put any plastic things there. Okay, it is going to spoil the nature itself. It's going to spoil the soil, the trees, everything. So you should not do that. You should take care of the natural resource. Okay, you should not throw the plastic waste in water or in the land, anywhere. You should dispose it properly. Wherever you find the dustbin, there only you should put it. It's a basic duty of everybody. Okay, so we should not harm or destroy the nature. You should not cut any plant or trees. Okay, we should not do that, because it's very difficult to grow one tree. Okay, it takes so many years. but it's very easy to just pull out a plant. Okay, we should not do that. So we should not spoil the nature in any way. So we should preserve it. We must not use the gifts of nature for our selfish ends, but instead work to preserve them. Okay, so here it is said, we should not be so selfish. Okay, for selfish needs we should not use the nature, but we should work together to preserve them. Okay, so selfish means only for our need and pleasure, we should not use it. Okay, so we should every time save the nature. 100 years ago, there were many more animals than there are today. But over the years, hunters have killed them for sport or food in large numbers. It is feared that some species may soon become extinct. Today, these varieties of animals like tigers, lions, and some rare species are on the verge of extinction. So here it said like 100 years ago. Okay, so that time there were more animals. Okay, so the forest was so dense, so animals were happily living there. Nowadays what we have done, we have started to do the deforestation. So the forest is coming down. Okay, so the forest is reduced, so because of that the animals are also in number, it is getting reduced. And moreover, hunters are have killed the animals for sport. Sport means like a fun game. Okay, so just for their pleasure they used to kill the animals, or for food. So if in the olden days you would have seen, they used to hunt the elephants for its tusk. Okay, ivory. For that sake they will kill, and now the number of elephants is so less. Similarly, tiger, lion, all these are also like a fun. They used to hunt it, and the number of tigers and lions have come down. Okay, if it goes like this, these species, okay, species means that variety of animal, okay, it will become extinct. Extinct means no more. Okay, you don't have that animal at all. That is called extinction, end of that animal. Okay, if it continues like that, still more if we are hunting the animals, so the number of animals will come down, and one day there won't be such animal at all. Okay, to that situation it will come. So we should not do that. We should preserve the animals also. So they are also very much needed. If we do not take care of these rare animals, there will soon be none left, except in pictures. We must not kill animals and birds for sport. We should always preserve the forests so that the wild animals can thrive and multiply. So, if we continue that, if we continue to hunt the animals, if you continue to exploit the forest, so the animals will be seen only in the picture. Then some or the other day we can see the tiger only in the picture. We can't see any tiger in the forest. To that condition it will come. We don't need it, no? So we should not do that. We must not kill birds and animals. Okay, and we should preserve the forest also. Animals' living place is forest. If there is no forest, where they will live? So we should preserve the forest also, so that they can live there. Okay. Then, to most of us, the ocean is an endless expanse of water where there are countless fishes. But today, we are making the ocean dirty by throwing tons and tons of refuse into the rivers and oceans. This is known as water pollution. Huge ships sometimes sink in bad weather and oil spills over the surface of the ocean, thus preventing fishes and water creatures from breathing. We have to be careful if we wish to preserve the water for the fishes and sea creatures. So, not only forest, now we are going to talk about the animals which are in the ocean. Okay, so in the ocean also there are plenty of species of animals. Okay, which live in the oceans and seas only. Okay, so if it has to be preserved, we have to preserve the ocean also, because sometimes what will happen, the oil from the ship will leak and it will cover the surface of the ocean. Okay, so the creatures which are in the water cannot breathe, so they will die. Okay, and same way, throwing the plastic waste in the ocean is also very dangerous to those water animals. Okay, so sometimes what will happen, they will eat the plastics, so it will get stuck in the stomach of those fish and they will die. Okay, same way, they may not be able to breathe properly if plastic is dumped in the ocean. Okay, so this is also done. Okay, so that's why it is said it should not be done, so that the water animals will also live. Okay, if you ever go for a picnic on the banks of a river, be careful not to throw your waste paper and tins and bottles into the river. Avoid washing dirty dishes in the river. Help to keep the river water clean and usable. Okay, so this you would have seen in the village also, people used to go to the river bank. Okay, as a picnic if you go also. Okay, so what people used to do, they used to wash the clothes and all. They used to wash the dishes. Okay, all waste they will dump near the river, or into the river also some people used to throw. That and all, it's very bad. Okay, suppose if you go for a picnic on a river bank also, you should not do all these things. You should not throw any waste into the river. Okay, so you should not wash any dirty in the river. You should keep the river water clean. Okay, so because the river water is the main source of drinking water for us. Okay, if you dump any waste in the river, it is obviously going to turn to other human beings only. It is going to be dangerous for other human beings. Okay, so all these things we should not do. We should keep the river water also very clean. Okay, with this I'll end this video. I'll continue the same lesson in my next video. Thank you, children.